personal experience encounter, and all this year that we have seen people passing away, and then collected incident from different quarters of the experiences from the relative of, then we can from here, we relate, we trace back why this person got this dream, in a so miserable state. When these lay people come and approach me, hey Ajahn, my mom came back to me, whole body blood, how? I say, you. So as a monk, we can't tell lie, right? But how to tell the truth so that you don't feel so painful when you hear the truth. So you say that, normally what your mom do, she like to kill, Besides killing, drinking, gambling, then a lot of scolding, everyday scolding. Any other thing, you think, mostly housewives are like that. So I was sort of, okay. She don't do any good deeds at all. Like any other Buddhist, go to the temple, burn joss stick, chui chap go, may these holy beings bless me, good fortune, healthy, prosperity, my son, exam, must pass. So these are the basic thing. But again, I say, okay. So not only this kind of example, there are many types, which in the Buddhist aspect, we say behavior is what that's going to decide whether you're going to become a ghost or not a ghost. A lot of people will say that, I never do any wrong thing, right? Not so kind, sometimes not so kind. Accept it? This is true, but right? Because you're lay people, sometimes also quite selfish or quite jealous. Not all the time jealous, sometimes. So all these are accumulated habitual habit that we human beings accumulated from times to times. But if you don't, after hearing the talks, if you don't change the way you behave, the way, in terms of speech, the way you do things, the way you think, the way you communicate with your family people, there's no guarantee that you will become a ghost, right? And of course, in the Buddha's context, we always talk about dana. I'm quite sure for you to be able to be born in Singapore, so prosperous, so fortunate country, so stop grumbling. Stop grumbling. Because why I say this, people who are born in the 60s, 50s, they will know that Singapore was not like now. We use well water, we got to light up kerosene lanterns at night. We don't have all this facility, So we look at the changes. Food, more than enough to eat, clothing, more than enough to wear, and all these requisites that we have. But because we always go for the better, and this is our problem. Why I need to address this issue is because our mind is the one that's going to decide which realms is going to be born, right? It's what you do, what you say, and what you think. That's why we talk about dana, generosity. Singaporean, they are very generous. That's why you can be born here. Second thing, we talk about behavior, general ethics. Beside those personal weaknesses, personal behavior weaknesses that each individual had. Because we are not perfect, we do make mistake. So we have this so-called precept. All this for your lay people, the 5 precepts is very, very important. No killing, no stealing, no sexual misconduct, no telling lies, no alcohol. And every time when we tell the audience about this precept, the first thing they say, 袂使啦，新加坡似乎通過攤食，通無食。So what to do? My fault lah. So it's your duty. Sometimes it's your duty, because why? You never give a try to reframe yourself from all these things that's causing you misery all this while. You look at the problem you're experiencing nowadays. Is it caused by other people? That we always blaming on other people? No, it's caused by yourself. Not being understanding the situation you are in. You say that, I know Buddhist, I know the 5 precepts. Hey, but how come you're so miserable? If you have the 5 precepts, you must be, of course, the 5 precepts, because of your so-called bad habit, we have developed all this world. For you to straight away, 180 degrees switch to, observing the 5 precepts is quite terrible, quite unacceptable, because why? There's an internal struggle within you. Let's face it, we are human beings. A lot of things we have been doing all this while, day in, day out. All of a sudden we say, don't do this, don't do that. Worse still, some people, they say that, after hearing the talk, I feel so pressurized. Yeah, because why? They are hoping that the speaker will levy, give some discount, that it's okay to do some killing, it's okay, to have some wrongdoing, it's okay, But, well, what kind of heaven are you talking about if there's a grey heaven up there? Black is black, white is white. It's very clear-cut. When the Buddha talk about beta, why beings are born to become a ghost, beta, and how many kind of ghosts are there? Oh, so many realms. And a lot of people, they mistaken, they thought, just be good, we will go heaven. Wait, who say? Just be good. Good in what way? Good in womanizing. Good in drinking. Good also what? Hey, no, when the Buddha's good is what? A good what? Precept. Your behavior, good in your precept, pure in your precept. Don't tell lie, tell the truth. Because the Buddha always praise people who observe the precept. You see, certain monks or certain people, they observe the precept so pure that they can die also, they won't break the precept. And at the disperse of the body, they go to heaven because they hold strongly to the precept. There's a belief. This is a kind of mental cleansing through precept. Not through meditation, not through precept. Just they believe that, okay, if I observe strongly to this precept, I believe the Buddha say. You must have this kind of convictions in your belief. This is very important. Not everything chin chai, never mind one. We call never mind, what call heaven, never mind heaven or what? No such thing, okay? Okay, now let me relate to you. Killing. Take for example. A lot of people, they have this kind of problem. Family peoples, one after the other one go to hospital sick and, they never have peace. But if you look at their livelihood, killing. Second thing, telling lies or selling alcohol. All these things that the Buddha doesn't encourage. selling of livelihood thing, guns, equipment that hurt living beings. For example, a fishing net, fish hook, guns, knife, sharp thing. All this livelihood, it won't bring you happiness in your family. Always got problem. And some of my devotees, because I look at the family, always got problem. I say, hey, can you change something? They say, wow, so good revenue, no? If I change, how to change? Ajahn, how to change? I change really, my revenue drop. I said, your revenue drop, but your family is still intact. Money cannot buy happiness, right? Whole day quarrel, whole day your son had problem with you. And later he decided, okay, he sell alcohol. And he stopped. So in the market, everybody laugh at him, so stupid. Just one talk only go listen to the monk. Yeah. His friend and then his friend will come to the temple to challenge me, How can you prove? Because what? His partner, what? How can you prove? How come my friend so stupid and listen to you? I say, because your friend is experiencing miserable lifestyle in the whole family. And after listening to the talk, he start to meditate, he start to stop all this unwholesome action, and he experience a kind of peace within him. And the wife also can, relationship getting better, the whole family start to, calms down. So you cannot deny the truth, right? So this fellow sort of quite disappointed lah. He thought that he come and plead me, maybe I will pity him, okay, never mind, I'll go and buy. I said, up to you. Because you want to go heaven or go to hell, none of my business, You're not going to bring me along when you go hell. Yeah, if you do bad thing, you're not going to bring me up to the heaven if you do good. It's none of my business. My duty is to remind you. It's my duty because I'm a Buddhist monk. Yeah? We are the role of what? Good code of conduct to become a simple human being on earth. Why we say? Because our 3 meals become 1 meal, one fashion only. You see, everything go back to the society. The monks sacrifice the most. You think what? Do we charge a price? No. Everything is free. And then we give back everything. So certain people, because why I say this, a lot of quarter they doesn't understand monkshood life. They only look at one side. Oh, this monk very rich, that monk very rich. You look deeper, what kind of monks? Monk where got rich? That we monks still practice nowadays in Singapore, right? And then back again, now we bring you back. Doesn't mean that as a monk, the monk won't become a ghost. More ghosts, let me tell you. Yes. This is nothing to do with your what do you call that? Your tradition or what. This has got to do with your own practice. When we talk about ghosts, beta, beings, okay, no matter what uniform you are in, no matter what race, no matter what. So we are talking about Buddhist aspect. If your mind is full of greed, full of hatred, full of delusions, you become ghosts. But because of your, the Buddhist training, we have this so-called generosity, giving up, letting go of material things slowly. Come to your own personal time, your practice, your devotions to the practice, your devotion to helping other people. So these are the kind of very good training that you're instilling in yourself gradually, mapping you up towards this mental training of subduing your greed, hatred, and delusions through meditations at the very end. And that's very important aspect. So no matter what gender you are, it doesn't stop you from being a holy being, a divine being, or a beta. Because it is because of your own actions, your word, thoughts, and action, your way you think. So in other words, if we as a Buddhist, we say that, okay, lor, then I see what I can do, lor. You already know what to do, but just that you don't want to do. A lot of people already don't know what to do. But of course, the most easier thing is what? Dana. Come to precept, sometimes can, sometimes cannot. This is real thing. And meditation was still no time. No time. You see? And a lot of people, when they say no time, they only have time when we visit them in the hospital. A lot of devotees will say that you have time, I will go and take a precept in the temple, blah, blah, blah. I say that, most devotees are like that. They only must wait until ICU. The daughter or the son, Bante, please help to chant for my. I say, 平时不烧香，临时抱佛脚. But of course, we will still go, to give chanting, to give encouragement. Hopefully, it can encourage him, or maybe after listening, he died or what, we don't know. Yeah. It's two things only. Sometimes we go to chant until he recover, or after the chanting. And I personally, I experience two things. Some that has the faith in the Sangha, they will hold, I want to work for Ajahn Keng to come. I just reach there, and then the son, Ma, Ajahn Keng 来了, 来了, offer the rope, die in front of me. So the son asked me, Bante, where will my mother go? I say, heavenly beings. Because why? The mind keep linger on to the thought of dana. I want to offer the ropes to the monk. You see, your mind dwell in the state of good good thinking, positive thinking. We call it kusala kamma, kusala citta. Your mind dwell in the state of kusala. Kusala means positive, right thinking. And she passed away. So normally I will counter check, how, any dream? Family people, never dream of her before. I say, okay, don't worry. Those that we dream, normally it's not so good. That means they still has some worries, still think of the family, stay attached. There's attachment to the family people. That's why every now and then you will see this relative or this friend will dream. And these people, of course, and then they will come to the temple and say, how? This thing happened. I say, do dana, how? Because in the ghost world, there's no shopping center. Yeah. You cannot borrow, no. You cannot borrow, hey, Mr. So-and-so, can I borrow some rice from you? No, I got no food. In these human realms, we can borrow things from your friends, but in that world, there's no food. The world of beta, they are always been burned, very pekchek, a lot of anger, a lot of hatred, a lot of remorse, and these people will be born there, very thirsty, all the while thirsty. And some that do good, do bad. Sometimes do good, sometimes do bad. So half day off, half day heaven, half day hell. Yeah, there are these kind of beings. If you were to look into the sutta, if you were to look in the sutta, there are this kind of beings. And especially, I don't know whether you all heard of this King Vesawana, or the four great kings that is guiding our four quarters of the world. And one of them is the northern king. His name is King Vesawana or Kuvera. Right? It is stated very clearly that this king, he do good and he do bad also. So he enjoy half day heaven, half day he's the king of the underworld. So all kind of, black magic all this and blah 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 will be under his department. No one can be better than anything that happen. So that's why you see, sometimes when we do chanting, we go to people's house to do blessing. When certain devotees say that, haunted at the house, don't know why. The husband all of a sudden quarrel with her, slap the daughter, slap the son. He's not like that, no. He's a different person. So we were invited to do certain chanting. So we do this kind of chant. This chant, we call it Atana Tiyata Sutta. Atana Tiyata Sutta. Atana Tiyata Sutta. Okay. And it's true that after this chant, most of the case is subsided or cured. And the best thing is, any family that got this problem, you can do this chant. Atana Tiyata Sutta. Because the chant you call upon the great king, the northern great king, King Vesawana, because it's stated that he has talked to the Buddha and tell the Buddha that his retinue, his subordinate, who are not Buddhists, who don't like the Buddha's teaching, because the Buddha's teaching must adhere to the 5 precepts, and his subordinate are all hooligan, gangsterism or womanizer, So what to do? He would harass your disciple. So under these circumstances, when your family is in disharmony, people always fall sick, a lot of unexpected things happen in your family, you invoke, you do this chant. It's called Atana Tiyata Sutta. And this chant will call upon his name. If he were to come, if he's free, he will come. But mostly he's not free, so he will send his subordinate, his kaki, his sergeant, corporal, or maybe private, like our policeman. You call up the defense minister, he won't come, he will call, hey, policeman, like we call call center, 999 call center. The call center will relay to where? Budo. Then Budo to, hey, block 427, 428, policeman, go. Something like that. So that I try to make it not so hard for you to understand. Because when we talk about this type of thing, it's not something very secretive. Actually, it's not so secretive like what you think in this divine world. It's just that if you meditate and your mind is sensitive, then you can actually perceive this thing like you're sitting in front of me and okay, you live your way, I live my way. But if you never have this kind of experience, you'll find that you will have your own kind of supposition of thoughts, or from the kind of cinema show of ghosts, so scary, going to scare you. All these are show, not so real. But if you can experience, like people experience with precept, we go back to the precept, people who break the 5 precepts. For example, the 3rd precept, kami sumichachara, sexual misconduct, a lot. My personal experience is that when you look at this kind of being, is horrible because full of maggots, whole body maggots, especially the private part, both man and lady, man and woman, horrible maggots. I said, yeah, horrible. I said, why? So I asked, why? Oh, straight away we know it's because of the third precept, sexual misconduct. This is not threatening. This is something very real, no? Because at this human realm we are in, because human realm is, we call it karma pop. Karma pop is called sensual pleasure realms. You want a normal human beings to observe this precept. The Buddha didn't stop you from getting married, from being couple. No, it's just that you can get married and live like a happy couple, happy family life. You respect your wife, your wife respect you, and no problem. You see, there's no quarrel at all. The family will be at peace. The family will be at peace. And you look at our social problem in Singapore now. People that are educated, and they can still commit this kind of mistake. Why? It's because of the sensual pleasure urge, which they don't have this kind of self-control. And because of their out of control, they committed this kind of mistake. And, well, if you are the wife of another family, you see your husband going to hook up with other people, girlfriend or wife, I think nobody is going to be happy. Yeah? Unless these people that morally they don't respect, they don't want to have religion, they only want to have freedom. You say, this is only one lifetime, who knows that? I don't know. These other people are very, very dangerous because they don't believe in the afterlife. They also believe that only this lifetime, so I must enjoy to my fullest. So they don't care. They don't care. Now I'm a human being, I better enjoy, right? After I die already, who knows? I don't care. So I don't care. When you don't care, you have this kind of very ignorant attitudes. So you never have the consideration for other people at all. You see, you won't have considerations for this kind of people because they don't care. They only care for themselves. And they will do a lot of things that will only bring themselves benefit only. Something plus point to me only. Nothing. So it's very dangerous. Why the Buddha always encourage us to be kind, to be a human being of sacrifice, to help others, to have this loving kindness heart, to have the respect, gratitude, and all these are the condition for us human beings to be born, to upgrade your mental state to a higher level. If a person can't, even your own parents, you can't look after, you always, why I say, maybe you look after your parents, but you're damn stingy, Why? Because you got so many brother and sister. And, we are very calculative in our society. What to do? You have been put in such a way that's so calculative that 1 week you must go there. Like my grandmother, last time, 1 week stay with my uncle, another week. And of course she liked my family the most because I always take care of my grandma, I know how to take care of old people. Kopi Milo Amma Jasmine, my grandma liked me a lot. You see? He said, I don't want to go to their family. They will always scold me. Not like you. I said, cast out law. Cast out law. My la, paiseh, see? Because why? You're going to set a kind of condition, and then the ama paiseh. So it's very pitiful. Pitiful in such a way that our own mother, or our own father, we can't even look after them. We try to push our duty to, brother and sister, this type of thing. If you think that you have the capability, I think it's an honor, to shoulder this kind of responsibility, so that our parents know that in this lifetime, at least I got one very filial piety son or daughter who always out care for her. And her mind state will be uplifted. Let me tell you, uplifted. And same thing, because we are the one who sacrifice, we are showing our later generation what we call gratitude to the parent, respect, gratitude. And this is very important. This is something moral upgrading to our next generation. If we are not going to do this type of things, we thought that, it must be high tech, so that we can go to the first world status, blah, blah, blah. You look at the mentality of the people, how stressful these people are now. These are very important, If your family cannot live in harmony, you talk about having all this money. Money cannot buy happiness. Let me tell you. Why I say that? I used to spend most of my monkhood life up in the mountain with the hill tribes. The reason is very simple. Because it's very hard life. And it's a very good training ground for monks like me. Because I need a very tough kind of training condition to subdue my own mind. It means very less food, or basically, plain rice. So that the mind will be always alert and won't be ignorant or neglected. If you are being pampered, the society we are in now is very pampered. Everything is catered for. You never been put into a lean and mean condition. So this is what happened now. You see the two different things. And these people who live up in the mountain, very poor, when they go to collect food from there, look at the lodging. Let me tell you, it's very quite painful to see their state, externally. But the most beautiful part is every day they smile. Every morning I look at them, they won't make up like you all, because so tired. The hands, sometimes they don't even wash their hands, still black color with all the charcoal color, black color, and then they put the rice. I say, walao. And sometimes they feed the pig, the pig smell, and then when they see the monk come, the plate she don't even wash, and they put the food. But it was from their heart, you see. So when I take the food, I say, will I get diarrhea or not? But never diarrhea. Never diarrhea. What I'm trying to say is these people are very sincere. Even though they are poor, but they are very happy. So one day this thought, when I come back, I come back to Singapore, to Malaysia. I go to temple. I can see every corner, they go one corner, grumble. I say, all grumbling. So I tell them that, I want to go to my mountain retreat center. He said, anything special? I said, very special. Very special. I said, the nature will teach you. Okay. Ajahn want us to go, we go. So they go. A group of them, Mr. Grumbly, bunch of grumbly, they went up. I don't say anything. I don't say a word. I say the nature will teach you. So they go there, walao eh, anh khoan này à? Anh nó kia lo. She Korean ne. They say, hey, Ajahn, can I borrow your vehicle? No? They say, why? I want to buy shirt for them. Okay. I know they are touched already. Next day, hey, forget to buy slipper. Buy slipper. Third day, I still want to feed them. You see, then after a few days staying there, I said, the nature will teach you. It's true. We are very lucky people on earth. We are so rich. This group of people tell me themselves. I say, see, there are so many unfortunate people up there. You know, every day they smile. You're so rich, every day copy cover. I don't know why. It's true. Then they say, yeah. Ask you to go do dana. Bo eng. Công ty bo lang ko. Cannot lah. My company got no one to look after. Now, after they go there, I'm very rich. I want to. I say, go and travel. Go and see the whole world. You die, you cannot bring anything along. Let me tell you, it's true. Sometimes we go to places that's more unfortunate than us, more poorer than us. It will be a very good eye-opening for these developed country people, so that you will stop grumbling. You come and say, yeah, we are very, very blessed, only very precious, but you still enjoy your four requisites. You see, these people up there, you look at their karma, their suffering. It's not that they are lazy, they are hardworking people. But some year when the rain, too much rain, the rice all die. Or no rain, no rice. You look at how people suffered. Yeah? It's not that they don't want to live a good housing like we all. They want to. But do they have a choice? They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. It's not that they don't want to work. No work. They only plant during the rainy season, November harvest, December collect all the crops back to their kampong, and after that, open vegetation again to ready for the next plot of planting. That's all. And yet people can survive and live. And of course, because of the condition, they accept the condition they are in, and they say, no choice, what can I do? And if you were to look at the mental state, they are very devoted people. Every night they come for the chanting. You see? Nowadays, we have all these very beautiful buildings, temple, but you see, only the monk chanting only. You look back, nobody chant. Because we have too much entertainment, not free. Yeah? Your handphone with you. Sometimes daughter and mother want to talk. Same table, no? I say, how come like that? It's like that. They cannot talk really, must talk through their handphone. I don't understand why. So these are the real problem we are facing now. It coming, I don't know. So sometimes we talk about a real life experience. We talk about mind state. Why this group of people so poor and they are so happy, no pressure. But if they were to look at Singapore, they envy. Some talk to me, hey Mang, I don't understand, We always dream of going to your place. How come you come to so thorough place? You want to go, you want to come in. I say, exchange because of the seclusions, because it's very good place for a monk. Singapore is just like a paradise. You don't plant anything. No planting, no plantation, no nothing. You got all the good food on earth catered for you. It's very blessed, let me tell you. So don't be grumbly ghost. It's true, no? So for Beta, again, I want to reinforce my statement is that you just do good, observe your precept. You want to talk about kindness, Singaporeans are very kind. Mostly are very kind. Human, you can be born as a human being. There's already the kind of kind quality in you. That's why you can be born as a human beings. And the Buddha said, to be able to be born as a human being is just at 1,000 years. One time, one tire float in this ocean, and this turtle just come and plop. So you look at the definition, it's so hard to be born as a human beings. And as a human beings, this is the only realms that you can accumulate abundant merits in terms of generosity, in terms of sila, your behavior, and in terms of your meditations. So if you don't want to be, let's say like I said, so miserable, I don't want. You practice, after listening, you already know basically what is, the talk all about. You behave yourself properly, look after your family, be the best wife of the family, the best mother of a family, be the best husband, the best father of the family, and do your duty properly, respect each other, sacrifice, and you don't worry. You will only have happiness. Human being, if you say that living together, there's no quarrel, not true. Sometimes when you eat food, your upper lip and lower lip, you can also bite your own tongue, Sometimes, not every time. So human beings staying together, don't quarrel. It's not human being. It's not human being. So there's always bound to have some aggression, quarrel here and there, But it's always, give and take. One side pull, one side must follow, always both sides pull, sure divorce. So must be very, very keep reminding yourself that don't let this thing happen in your family. Don't always think that we want to go heaven. If you can't create the respect within your own family people, the kind of family bonding in your family people, members, then it's very hard as a society as a whole, because it's your own mental attitude. If your son, your daughter don't respect the children, or the father and mother not so care, their care is that I give him money, or what you want some more. I don't think that is quite healthy. It's not healthy at all. There must be that kind of communication, that kind of care, talks, so that if you don't foster this kind of things in your family, then it's very hard for you to have this spiritual goal. Don't be so what do you call that, naive, 天真, that I go to the temple, I do my chanting, after I go Nibbana, 涅槃, 慢慢等, what call 涅槃? Yeah, some people are so naive. Because the husband come and complain to me, the husband, I think my wife was shocked. I say, why? 要涅槃而已嘛，家里都不要管了，师父，怎么办？Lucky he's not in my temple lah, lucky. Because I never do encourage this practice until the whole family break up. They who gonna trust you anymore? This institution of religion, nobody gonna trust you. You're breaking people's family up. There should be fostering of respect and love and family bonding. That should be the way. The mother, the father, the son, the daughter must, live like a big happy family. Not everybody look at one side like we don't know each other like that. And come back, give money, No, that's very wrong attitude. It's very wrong attitude, and it's happening in most of the family, and they thought it's normal. No, actually it's abnormal. It's something that each individual got to look into this problem sincerely. Okay, how to work up a solution to counter your own problem. If not, you're not going to bring anything healthy. If your own family is not healthy, not fostering, no harmony, always quarrel, how are you going to develop that kind of mental peace in yourself? Because it's going to be another practicing hypocrites. Why I say that? When you meditate, you're trying to run away from your problems, hoping that this meditation can let you forget your problem. But when you go back, you're going to face the same problem. It's better that you face your problem, solve it, rather than to run away and to try to be denial, to say that it's not my problem, my husband's problem. Hey, you are very selfish and irresponsible people. Because when we talk about mental state, mind state, what kind of mind state are you dwelling now? Right? When we talk about beta stage, Mr. Greed, don't get offended. What I'm going to say now. Sometimes you're taking a food. You haven't finished or your eyes go to the 2-3 days already. After the tick that. You still haven't finished. The mouth haven't swallowed. The mind go already to yao gui. You want to talk beta? This talk beta. Already go. No mindfulness. So how to... And it's true. Why I said it? Because in our monk trainings, when we take food, cannot, no sound. Cannot open the mouth too big, too small. Cannot. Just enough. And then slowly chew, slowly swallow, mindfully. So you look very composed. You see? So you look at people take food, something, wow, you see? Why? Because no one tell you all these things, and you thought that it's normal. Because you see the food before you take, your mind go tup, and then the jendo cheng keng all this roti prata coming straight away. Last time I used to remind people in the meditation class, in what Palelai. Before the session going to end, another 15 minutes, I said, don't think your roti prata, your teh or teh tarik, please put toe back. Everybody start to laugh. Because every time they meditate finish, kopitiam. So it's a kind of habit, your mind travel very fast. Already gone already. So when we talk about how this mind take rebirth as a beta, it's actually your mind state. Your mind, the action that you always instill in yourself, you keep doing that kind of actions. If it is a very, very skillful action, very kind action, very good actions for you and for other people, you feel very joyful, you feel at ease, very peaceful. But if that kind of action that only encourage or aggravate greed, hatred, delusion, you can know the results straight away. You can't sleep properly. Why? Because your mind is in the state of aversions, anger, jealousy. Keng ka liao, whole night keng this, keng that, how to win over this fellow, outwit him, outsmart him. You don't have a very happy lifestyle. The mind keep rolling into the kind of pattern of thinking. That's why a lot of people suffer insomnia, cannot sleep. Because they don't know how to discharge themselves from that kind of mind state. The mind keep thinking spin. And you thought that spinning is normal. Even you sleep, you also dream. And then you wake up, how come so tired? Whole night don't know dream about what? Right? I think a lot of people are like that. You don't know dream about what, but you know you are dreaming. You know you want to sleep, you cannot sleep. In the end, you say what? Sleeping pills. So the sleeping pill can sell so well. A lot of people, they will take sleeping pills, but you got to go to the doctor, then they will give you sleeping pills. Worse still, then they give you Domukum, from 0.5 to 1.0 to 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, and then you addicted already. And then worse come to worse, you have what? You develop nervous breakdown, all this kind of mental problem. It's because you are too reliant on the medicine and you don't know how to think. You always think on the wrong thing. We're always thinking, the mind keep thinking, but you think on the wrong thing. If you know how to think of, reverse. If you know that, I got this thinking that's always very jealous. How? Then you must find out how. What are you jealous of? Then you must find the cause. You still think, but you're thinking how to discharge yourself from getting engaged into this jealousy, anger, greed of certain things. Well, you know for yourself, you know certain thing. Or your worries for your daughter, your worry, whether she can make it, your son overseas. And with all this pressure that you are accumulating, and of course being a responsible parent, you don't think, I always say, you're a human being, you sure think, but you must think correctly. You must know how to think, when to think and when not to think. The problem is no handbrake. Think. Yeah. Think until makan also you think. Yeah? Because you don't know how to solve your problem. Then you tell other people your problem, you also malu, then in the end, nervous breakdown. You cause a lot of problem because of our own mental problem. That's why I want to bring all this thing, because I want to encourage more Singaporeans to meditate. Meditation is the only way to relieve your mental stress, to relieve your mental suffering. I use the word relieve first. I'm not there to use the word cure. If you can relieve 5%, you're 5% less pressure, 5% less painful mentally. And when you can relieve 5%, you have the confidence, you will proceed from there. It's just that when we invent certain thing, right? You say, the investment pays off. Wow, you want to invest more already. Same thing. Meditation is something like you meditate and then you develop the kind of peaceful mind state in your meditations. At first, maybe you're struggling with 15 minutes of troubling mind, flying here and there. Ask you to watch your breath. You don't know where's the breath. Cannot see my breath. Only wild thoughts only. But you persist. You are very persistent in your effort. Okay, never mind. If I can't watch my breath, I can still feel the body. Feel the presence of your body. That you're sitting here now, listening to me. Can you feel your body sitting here or not? Of course you can feel, right? You feel the whole sensation of body sitting here as a whole. Yeah? And at the same time, you can even listen to the talk. Belting your attention to the sensation of the body and you're listening to the talk. You see? Two things you can do at the same time. Yeah? And slowly, when there's no voice to direct you, straight away, wandering thought will swarm into your mind to bring you away to think of other things. Unless you are very intended in listening to the talk, to a topic. That's why in meditations, we are taught to being able to focus on one object without moving. And that is your breath, or the sensation of your whole body. for beginners. It's very important because why? You got to start out with a strong foundations first. We don't talk about something very far away. We talk about how to direct your mind back to this present moment, and to being able to feel the sensation of your whole body as a whole, and your natural breath is the most easier methods. That you're sitting here, the sensation, you're sitting, the sensation of the whole body, you can feel. You don't need to be an expert to feel a body. You can feel now, oh yeah, the sensation, I'm feeling the whole sensation. I can experience my breathing. At the same time, I can listen to the talk. Right? You start out with 15 minutes. And most people, after this kind of training, they'll find some tension they're going to develop on the chest. Tensions, tightness of breathing. It's because your mind, there's a lot of blockage in your body which haven't cleared yet, and your mind is new to this kind of settling down in this present moment. So you find it's very real, like you're entering to a new place, because all the while you are the owner of this house, and the owner always run away. Run away means you keep engaging in thinking, external thing. Now we want you to direct your attention back to the body, so that you can feel it, that you are real like a human being on earth. Your body and mind bond together as a whole in this present moment. This is something we must keep every day, 15 minutes, one day, 3 times. And keep doing it. Then you can, when you can do this, then you can be assured with all this combined training of generosity, your behavior, your restraint in your behavior, and because of your meditations, you experience a kind of peace that, yeah, it's all mind made. Because I can't control my mind, that's why this mind keep creating more pain for me. So, the more when you can look at this problem in yourself, the more you will want to excel on your mindfulness. That means everything, every time you go anywhere, you be mindful. And every day is your meditation practice. Every day you have experiencing peaceful mental state. Peaceful mental state. Even though you may not experience a very joyful state, but you at the very least you are quite peaceful, quite composed, very focused on this present moment, and you can think at a very logical way. Should there be any thoughts of unskillful thought in terms of greed, hatred, delusion, jealousy, you can arrest straight away. I use the word arrest, or acknowledgement of this presence of unwholesome thought arising in us. We can arrest straight away and we say, oh yeah, don't get trapped. Don't get angry. Back to your object. You see, you know how to divert your attention to something good instead of dwelling in something unskillful. So, you don't worry, you won't be beta if you can do that. Yeah, if you can do that, day in, day out. Because when you talk about beta, it's all because of your mind state, habitual things. And because our Buddha is a man of wisdom, he knows how to train human beings, start from the very scratch. That's why he introduced 5 precepts, introduced generosity. Slowly, he map you in. From here, he bring you into personal training, restraining of your actions. And from your action, when you feel that, oh yeah, because of my mind, my thought, that's why I do this, okay, I don't do it. So your mind will be more quieter, more easily to subdue, and you advance your meditations. So these are the three forms of training that are going to prevent you from being born as a beta ghost. So you won't be a ghost if you are able to do this three things, dana, sila, bhavana. At the very least, you will come back as a very respectful, full of longevity, beauty, strength of a mind, strength of a body, and a lot of happiness in this lifetime and many, many lifetimes. Because as you develop this kind of skillful thing in yourself, from now, it's not only now, it's going to bring, now is to decide your future. Future will decide your another future. The past already passed. So now, if you're going to do this thing, you better do it now. So you don't worry about it. Am I good? You want to be a ghost? Don't worry. Your mind state very happy every day. You spread thoughts of goodwill. You forgive people before you sleep. Before you sleep, you think about the whole day. The whole day activity. At home, did you scold anyone or no? At office, did you think anything unwholesome? No, pass. Makan time, no, pass. So you do some self-checking, no? At home, or hang. Today, whole day heaven. Yeah. You see, from here, and before you sleep, you spread thoughts of goodwill. May I be well and happy. May I be free from all stress and pain. May I be free from animosity. May I be free from oppression. And may I free from trouble. May I look after myself with this. And you feel the sense of happiness that's going to arise because you are dwelling and thinking of good thoughts. And when you feel happy, mind state, you think, okay, you spread this type of goodwill to other people, starting from your family peoples, and you think. When you fall asleep, you also don't know. Yeah? And no bad dream, let me tell you. When you wake up, and you find, this is something you have been longing for to solve your problem. After some time, you say bye-bye to the sleeping pill, no more. Yeah? Okay? So I think I will give you all some time to throw questions. I'll end my talk here. Sadhu.
So now we've come to the question and answer session. Anyone who want to ask any questions?
Thank you for the wonderful talk. I just want to ask, I'm sure some of us have experienced this, but before my grandmother passed away, some of our family members have this kind of premonition dream. So we dream about her passing away before she passed away. Is that like a psychological reason, or is there any other explanation to this?
Yes. Before she passed away.
Yeah. Like a day before, like an hour before she actually passed away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Normally, related people will feel it. For example, my father, before he passed away, the whole night I can't sleep. I can't sleep, I don't know why. I say I'm dead tired. But I just can't sleep because he want me to go back. So I call my brother, you better come back quickly. Lao ai khử liao. So I come back. It's true. The minute I reach home only, I say, Pa, He looked at me, Keng you hold my hand. Then I was charging my handphone, he pluck, go already. So easy. So easy. And sometimes it's psychological, it's because there's a blood connection, there's kind of, when the person, especially when those bedridden people, and then, this is beyond explanation, only the family people will know, right? Yeah. This is normal, normal, very normal.
Thank you.
Just want to ask if you can elaborate a bit on the 6 realms or the Liu Dao.
Wow. Wow. Liu Dao. Actually, there's many versions. There's a so-called Theravada version and the Mahayanist versions, right? And actually, it's just a definition of the state of their beings, right? We have human beings, 1 realms. We have the hell beings, hell. Then we have the heavenly beings, right? And then we have the animal beings. Then we have another one is called, Brahma world. The Brahma world. Another one is the, Nidraya, or it's still under the ghost realm, but it's the hell realm. So these are basically the 6 kind of realms. And of course, the realms start from human beings. Because of your behavior, if you do good, you cultivate meditation, so upper realm, human being and above. But if you very cruel, very jealous, always get angry, a lot of killing, a lot of greed, hatred, delusion, then you already booked below. Yeah, the ticket already booked below, low class. Okay, that's why when we talk about realms, actually, it's very theoretical kind of things, and the definition, you can search it in the Google, ATI. Now it's very easy. That's why most of my talk, I must admit that normally I would relate something more realistic into our modern society. Because I feel that every time we go back to the sutta, it's not, I'm not trying to deny that sutta is good. Of course we must have sutta because we're Buddhists. Yeah? This is the 3 Pitaka, the 3 basket. It's very important for us to fall back when we have doubts. But most important thing is in this modern society, right? If we keep referring something back to India time, hey, India, no, this is Singapore, no. The society we are facing, the problem now, no, how are we going to apply our Buddhist ethics, behavior? How should we behave? And, we read from the text and then apply in our daily life. I think this is more substantial, more realistic, rather than everything is on the book and it's must be like that. Cannot sangkok, cannot bengkok, must like that. So it's something that I feel it very rigid. One way ticket, always bang bang, boom, you must have a U-turn. You see, the Buddha teaches us to have wisdom, the wisdom of release. We talk about wisdom, there's worldly wisdom and there's so-called release from the heart, the release of the heart. So if as a human beings, in your daily life, you can't even solve your problem, you talk about Nibbana, I say, something is wrong somewhere. It's not practical at all. Like I told you just now, this husband of one lady, come and complain to me. She want to become immortal only. Go to the temple. I say something got to do with the teacher lah. That psycho unto your wife, family also don't want. You know, this is not right lah. And how can the family people support this kind of thing anymore? Because you're breaking up my family, hey, right? But if you were to instill morality, we call about ethics, how to lead a life of respect, gratitude, 道德观念 in a society. From there, then you can slowly grow spiritually. If not, it doesn't work. So now everywhere I go, I say, hey, don't talk so far, they are too far away for you. Come back here first. You see, they say that, hey, you are teaching Lokiya Dhamma. I say, Lokiya Dhamma, you can't even perform. You can't even be the best son of your father, your mother. You can't be the best wife of your husband, the best husband of your wife. You talk about Nibbana. How your wife going to look at you? Irresponsible people. Yeah. Because I have been scolded by father and mother of some people's son before. Because the son ran away from the family and they say you want to ordain. I say, your papa, mama agree. Agree already. They say, okay, ask your papa, mama to come. Wow, the father come, want to whack me, I say, Ajahn, don't mistaken, I ask you all to come because I know this thing will happen. You see? So this thing happened. It really happened. So sometimes this kind of ethics we should have before we move anything further. Because most people, when they think about Buddhism, they think something very high. You know? For example, dana, I don't need, we don't want to do. Sila, don't need, too simple. Too simple. We want wisdom, release only. Because the Buddha talk about wisdom, so they want wisdom. So they are building a house with no foundation, no poles. They only build the roof only. What kind of a house? Then they mistaken the roof for the house. A lot of people are like that. Nowadays they practice. 我们看心就好了，不可以的，你的心很乱的。不可以看心的，因为你的心乱七八糟，怎样看？ let's face the fact. 你看心可以看吗？我问你们，看到吗？看不到，你关眼睛，哇，乱飞啊，怎样看？对不对？所以你一定要有什么？你一定要有慈悲的心，慈悲的心态，牺牲的心态，有责任的心态，尊敬、敬老的心态。为什么？你的心才会静下来嘛。你打坐，很容易静。你静了，你才看到心嘛。你不静，怎样看心？ 有时候人家看心看什么心？你的心这样乱，你看得到？你的心没有定下来，看不到的。你看到是杂念，你看不到心。你看到心的人是这样杂念是杂念，心是心。心不是杂念，杂念不是心。你看，有的人听了蒙查查，什么来的？对不对？听了蒙查查的几个，我很多个，我跟你讲。 心是心，杂念是杂念，杂念不是心，你们听了，杂念不是心，那我每天在想什么？不是心咩？不是来的，心是心，心知道而已。为什么呢？你睡觉你梦到东西，你知道吗 ？When you dream at night, when you sleep, you don't know where you're sleeping right. You only know that I'm sleeping on my house just now, but after we sleep, you don't know. But inside your dream, how come you know? What thing know? You're aware, your heart know, the awareness know. But sometimes because your mind got too many troubling thoughts, you cannot remember anything at all. When you wake up, you know you are dreaming, but you don't know what the heck you are dreaming also. Because so many thoughts inside there, traffic jam. This is something very real. You see, but for meditator, very clear. For us, very clear. If I have dream, very clear. Hey, something going to happen really. I must do preparation for myself after Golanga. This is very good. If you're a good meditator, you will know something beforehand. You can know. Not say you want to know, no. We call it Tevada Nimit. the Deva, the divine beings, give you a message, hey, be careful. Afterward, got something going to happen to you. So when we receive the message, how? Go or no go? No go, so cannot. No. Go, how? So you must wait. How important you must go. Sometimes we still go, and then real accident. But when we know that time, we are prepared. We will always invoke through the power of Triple Jam. 大事化小事，小事化无事. So my car only overturned, only never smashed. Because I was thinking that if I don't build this temple, this villager damn poor, no, who gonna let them do dana? Which monk will come? Let me tell you. Which monk will want to come to this type of place? I said, okay lah. Kala uyen lah, help you lah, help you. So now, okay already. Build already. And then you can see for yourself how people perform dana from very poor stage, how they slowly progress. At first they have whole village, 70 over houses, no, got only one pickup. Only pickup. Every time you want to go up, 7 kilo will take 6 hours to go up. 7 kilo will take us 6 hours. Can you look at the terrain? 40 person, 30 to 40 must escort the pickup to go out to Om Koi Town. That is 50 kilometers away. But the 7 kilo took us 6 hours. Sometimes I also want to take my kway teow ma. So my friend said, hey, Ajahn, 1 month already, can we all go and take kway teow? Okay. So I call the vehicle, hey, you're going out when? He said, end of the month. Okay, I follow you, okay. 6 o'clock we set up. 12 something we reach 7 kilometers. Then we walk back without food. No food. I told my monk, hey, 6 hours, no, 7 kilo. Then I look at the time and say, ayo, 冇真了。12點了。7 kilo, 去到翁改 another 1.5 hour. I call 2點，行路燈啊，walk back. So these are the kind of tests we have to go through, you know. So it's quite funny lah. Sometimes when people hear about it, go just to take your kway teow. So I said, you go and stay, then you know. You must go and stay, then you know. Because it's not like Singapore, so convenient, everything walking distance. You want to buy something, 50 kilometers, you better plan properly, you know, what to buy, what thing, right. Go out one time. Yeah. Then we Singaporean, you know lah. ATM no ATM, no. I go there, buy everything. Same ATM chỉ lui đây. Must pay for the thing. Hey, stop with ATM, man. You see? No ATM. Then we got to take the vehicle 250 kilometers to draw the money to pay for the thing. So stupid. I said, I go one time, ayo, make it. Don't want to go. Better stay up there. When you go out, you don't want to come in anymore because it's so inconvenient. But if you think about practice, it's very good place to imprison yourself there. Because some devotee, he follow me, say, I want to stay here 3 months. I said, don't make your statement first. When you go there, then you say, 不用紧的，我跟我老婆讲了 ，one way ticket 就可以回来的。He go there, next day, 老婆，我要回了，很惨。One day only. I say, you don't make that statement, you don't believe. 1 day only. I say, if I know you come here 1 day, I don't come. Because I got to send him to Chiang Mai, you know. To and fro, 500 over kilo. I say, cannot. So it's good, good training, you know. This kind of good training, like we have been trying very hard to set up a good training system because we look at in overall, Buddhism flourishing in Singapore, a lot of English educated local monk. Our own local monk has been ordained, but there must be a training system to house this group of people and how to train. That is very important in order to set up a strong foundation for Buddhists at large. Because if the monk don't train, then the lay people will lack of confidence. This is very important. Nowadays, a lot of lay people like to meditate because they feel the pressure of life, the stress of your life, of being, living in Singapore, the high tension kind of stress everybody is experiencing, and you want to find a way how to offload or how to offset this kind of pressure, mental pressure. That's why meditation is very important. I will encourage more people to meditate. And nowadays, a lot of it's very easy. Just that you got to put, because I can only say one thing: what you possess now, you can't bring anything along. When we leave this world, you got to leave everything behind. But to being able to leave everything behind without remorse, without regret, without, unhappiness or animosity, or the grudges that bear inside you, you must learn how to meditate. Because only this happy mind state that you develop within yourself, arise from inside, that can only offset this material thing. Then you will experience this thing, this thing that through mindfulness of breathings, your meditation, this happy mind state is something you can create within yourself without relying anything external of you materially. This is what we call inner happiness, inner kind of happiness. And this is something we must cultivate for each individual. No one can do for you. There's no such thing, and can you pray for me? Make you happy, pray for you, lor. But are you happy after praying? Same thing.
I have a question.
Yes.
My father passed away from lung cancer 3 months ago. When he left, I saw that his complexion was not peaceful, and he wore a smile.
He's what?
He wore a smile.
He wore a smile.
In his face when he passed away. So
He's smiling lah. Okay ma. Normally we don't look at the complexion. Complexion can be altered. You know the complexion? Have you seen any corpse in the coffin that look ugly? Or they paint until smiling? Because makeup.
he was on his deathbed. Yeah, we saw that his not before that anything got whatever. Yeah, we saw that his complexion was somewhat peaceful.
Peaceful, right? Peaceful, okay. So long if the person pass away, don't shout around, grab here, grab there, it's okay. Yeah.
Santi, I have a question. Because nowadays, right, most people will violate the 5 preceptions. May I know, how do we accumulate merit when we are every day violating the 5 precepts?
Okay, every day you're violating the 5 precepts is your word, thought, and speech, but you can still accumulate something like dana. Dana, when you talk about dana, means generosity. At the very least, you can secure yourself something material. Even though did you see Singapore dogs that live in high-rise building with aircon? Some dogs that inherited big fortune from the owners. But if you only certain individual, not everybody. You cannot say that, no, they cannot. There are certain people who, yes, they can observe the 5 precepts. It's individual. This type of thing, you cannot say, how can a person accumulated merit when you break the 5 precepts? No. Precept is individual. Merits, there are so many kind of merits. At what level you're looking at your merits?
So, what are the conditions to accumulate merits?
Do dana.
Dana is only one action.
Yeah. Okay, your precept. For example, you talk about killing, for example, killing. One very simple thing is people, housewife, cockroaches and ants, because after they makan, they don't wash. They put everything there, tomorrow they wash. So what will you invite? Cockroaches and ants? You never look into the cause of your problem, but you solve your problem, bygone. Like my mom, I always sick. See me, always fall sick. Then who to blame? Every time, don't do it. These are life. I say, if the ant can fight back, they will hold. True or not? If the ant can fight back, they will take guns. Cockroaches can fight back. I just take a bit of your food only, you must kill me. So same thing. So it's human problem you must solve. It's not something that 我们去放生，延长我们的性命。Go back home. 赶尽杀绝。Then when they sick here, sick there, they blame. No, I go and see the doctor. Cannot lay pain here, pain there. I think. But when you tell them their problem, 唔是啦，你唔知呀，唔是得嘅。So what to do? Already we know what the problem is there. There's certain people, they engage, they sell chicken in the market, slaughter So how you slaughter a chicken? You must bend the neck, right? Before you potong. So this fellow always got back neck ache now. They come, wow, so my neck, I don't know why. I say, because I know his livelihood is slaughtering chicken. So I go around the bush, I say, if you don't do this livelihood, can or not? He said, cannot lah, very good to earn. No. I see. 一隻5塊咧，4塊5塊咧。我say, one day how many chicken? About 400 chicken. 我說哇，400 chicken with a few helpers I say, then every time go see doctor, how much? A few $1,000. So I say, before you kill chicken, what you do? I must bend the neck. So, how it feel? Very nice to bend the neck. So, how is your neck now? You look at me. Oh, you mean this one? I said, yes. He think quite long, no? Think. I say, for discount, you must stop it. If not, no way. And yeah, true enough, he stopped. He stopped only after 6 months to 9 months. You don't have to take medicine. You come back, karma. Karma. So all these things are it's not in the sutta, it's a real thing. My neighbor in Ulu Tiram, Aming, and the wife. That's why now they don't live. They say at first they already bought the house outside Ulu Tiram. Because of temple, I benefited. I stay back. I'm the only Chinese here. So we have only one Chinese family only out there. Near the temple, Ulu Tiram. Only one Chinese temple. One family only. From start until now, he never left us. So these are the things you must look into it. There's no such thing as you don't know that I'm in such a circumstances that I got no choice. You have a choice. Because you are a living beings, you have the choice to decide. You see?
It's very difficult to...
Not my problem.
No. not saying that. What I meant is most of them will violate, especially number 4 precept, Musavara. Because everyone, I'm sure.
Hey, no. Some never do. Not everyone. Everyone also included. No.
Until you're not. You go through the meditation. What I meant is for ordinary laymen.
Not all lah. Must be fair. When you say that you're basing you're basing on your personal point of view to say everybody are like you, cannot. You see, when you have this problem, you say only I have this problem. How am I going to solve? Already I told you, when you want to have, you have this problem, and it's creating this harmony within your family, your personal, physical health, your relationship with your family, with the people around you. And because of dishonesty, that's why there's distrust. The distrust is because you are not honest. That's why I don't trust you. It's not because you are very honest, I don't like you. Which boss won't like an honest worker? He will love an honest worker. Every boss will want a worker to be honest to the company so that he can hand everything to him to run the company. People is dishonest because why? 小贪, 贪心嘛. You see? Because greed, overtaken by greed. That's why this thing happened. When this thing happened, the Buddha said, every time we want to do a unskillful action, you look at the palpitation of your heartbeat, because mentally you know that this is something wrong, but because of certain vested interest, then in the end, when people find out, then you try to point a finger to other people. No, it's because you do it. Nobody asked you to do it. You see, last time I was like you all, blame other people. I do it because of other people. Never say, but now, no. I do it because I mentally know that this action is no good. I'm not going to do it. And it got to be because you got to have the courage to say that, okay, no, try to say no. It can be done, you see. But if you say cannot, you already say cannot, ma. You have to say can. For example, today got one devotee, they came. Then they say one of the sister sick, and she says she has been charmed. Bhante, so how? Is he charmed now? I say sure charmed. How come? Already she says she has been charmed. What? Because she believed that she has been charmed. Because of the belief that she has been charmed, even though I tell her, no lah, nothing happened to you. You don't anyhow think, okay? No, I'm charmed. This Bhante bo liao eh. So, 师父不古怪，居士不来拜。So you must tell, how? Want to pacify her? Close your eye, Then don't talk anything. After will be cured. You do some funny thing. People don't do it. And then, because she's nothing, must go to the doctor. If not, the doctor is for what? Go to the hospital. But I don't deny that this kind of thing, but not everything are this kind of thing, right? Because this type of people, you got to look at their people that mix around. 静默者黑. If you mix around with the barang one, I tell you, that's why I don't encourage in Palelai. Because I start from barang. This barang hole here, barang hole. In the end, whole day, jump here, jump there. No. I say, hey, my pocket also go here already. This fella come 200, 400. In the end, who gonna kill me? Who gonna whack me? I got so many takut. Why so much thing? Copper thing no. Oh, barang ho. But when this is a process of growing, you know. This is our karma must go through this kind of process before we met the real thing. You see, spend so much money, kena kotor by people, been bluffed here, left, right, center, kena dia, pop kai already, then can practice meditation because no choice. Yeah, just like people, I tell you, you're going to drink urine, this and that, cannot, because we bought insurance. If I don't use up my premium, 4 pun ma. So must go insurance, no? Then kena potong here, potong there. Operation, what called tan, you see, nowadays people, I sometimes think over, wow, xiao liao this world. Because they bought insurance, they feel that they lost if they don't go for the operation. Kena cut, no, they say they earn, they say, wow, your body cut one hole, and they say you tan dio. I don't know how to. Really, Like this, my devotee, so what tan dio leh, ba gui cheng ah. Wow, because people are crazy about the call ba gui cheng, the numbers. And they say earn. I say, oh, because you got choice. But if people with no choice, you tan si lo. What to do? Especially Singaporean, now everything insured, right? So you go in here, potong. So everybody tan dio. I say, my.